Hey everyone, this is Devin Adams. I am a Fortinet instructor here in Tempe, Arizona. I work for Dynamic Worldwide Training, and I do these videos just to show my students, the people who take my class, a little bit more about setting up their own lab environment. So I've been rolling with this NSE 5 lab demos, and I think this is like my 18th video this weekend. So sorry if these are a little loopy, guys, but I have to fight against the clock. Not really. But my FortiManager and all these VMs expire after 15 days, and I'm up to teach the new version of the NSE 5, which is the 6.0. I got certified in 5.2. That's how old I am. Anyways, not really. It was just a few years ago. But I'm also taking this opportunity to learn about the new features myself. So, anyways, in this video, this one's going to be a real trivial one, but it's still something that I get asked about a lot, and it bugs the crap out of me. So, and that is adding our geography location to our FortiGates that we're managing. So there are certain views in the FortiManager, okay, that rely on your GPS location of your FortiGates in order to display correctly. And yeah, so, and a lot of times people go, hey, I look at my threat map and nothing's there. What's going on? Okay, so I know that sounds kind of silly. I said I wasn't going to record anything more this weekend, but you know, I'm just like, whatever. Anyways, so let's take a look at what I'm talking about here. So we have our 4 FortiGates in our previous video that we've added to our environment. Okay, so there are certain views, especially in the newer versions. I know that 6.2 has a dedicated fabric view. 6.0 does not. But let's go over to our FortiView, okay? And we have something that's known as a threat map. Now, the threat map shows you a real-time picture of all your FortiGates and the threats that are bombarding it at the time in like the last few minute intervals. I know it sounds a little bit silly, but it's still, for lack of a better word, fun to have a visual representation of the threats getting zapped. I don't know. So obviously I have nothing going right now to simulate threats. Maybe I will here in a moment. But if you notice, I only have one of my FortiGates on here and not the other three. So, and if you just first click into this threat map, there's nothing here. And people are usually like, well, okay, I mean, I see the terminus here, but I don't really see anything else. What's going on? So, yeah, and that's because our FortiGates do not show up until we add that device location in there. And I'm going to show you guys an easy way to do that. By the way, if you just click this, you can see that it's the branch office that I have in our make-believe location in Austin, Texas. So, all right, let's go ahead and go to our device manager and let's finish putting in our information here. So, for example, in my local FortiGate, I'm going to click it and hit edit. All right, right here is device location. Okay, and I'm going to say something like, I don't know, my make-believe company here, IT Ninja Support. All right, I am in, let's see, where am I in? Oh yeah, the USA. I'm in Arizona, Tempe, and the contact's going to be Devin. Okay, so, but our geographic coordinates, well, we usually don't know our latitude and longitude unless you guys are hardcore. But if you go to show map, and that is a new feature, by the way, that I think is just awesome, you can actually zoom out here and you can pluck that guy as close as you can and then zoom in. Oh, until you get a little bit closer. Come on. Oh, there's Tucson. A little bit closer. Okay. There's Phoenix. I mean, and you can get pretty specific here. Like I'm in where are we? There's the 10. If you guys ever want to stop by and say hi to us at Dynamic Worldwide. Let's see here. Let's zoom out just a little bit more. Where is that 60? Oh, that's the 53. Do I even know where I live? I'm too far south. There we go. Tempe is where I want to be. All right, where's my pin? It's stuff like this that I wish I was a YouTuber and I would just like pause the video instead of you guys watching me picking up the red dot and trying to land it into the right spot. But hey, you know what? This is kind of stuff that we have to deal with in real life, right? In production. The tedious things, like dragging this little zit. I won't be this specific with the other ones, obviously, but and we are actually located, I believe, right here. Nope, right here is our actual office. So there's Lakeshore Drive, and we are literally right there. So you can be that specific of where you're at. And then it has the right locations, and we hit OK. And now when we go back to our threat map, all right, there it is. There should be 2 FortiGates. What? So I'm going to hit pause right there, and I'm going to do the rest of it, okay? And I'll be right back, but you guys definitely do not need to watch that painful experience again. Just a second. All right, I went ahead and added in the rest of the FortiGates, and as you guys can see, now my 4 FortiGates are represented here on this globe. So I know that seems a little bit silly, but it's still kind of, for lack of a better word, fun to see it flow through and see all the different threats that are being blocked, and you'll actually see that in real time, which is just, for lack of a better word, fun. Hopefully, as we explore other features in the FortiManager and also the FortiAnalyzer, these become more relevant too. So I'm kind of excited for that. But anyways, guys, so that is it. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, and my goal, I decided once again to just record a little bit more. I realize I really want to get the VPN centralized management recorded today, so that's what should be coming up. I'm going to do a little house cleaning here in our topology though before I do that. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So